Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more Red versus Blue, you guys, and not just more Red versus Blue. Today, we are kicking off season 17 of Red versus Blue. Last time just blew my mind, you guys. It just broke my brain. And I'm still reeling from it. And I'm still just like, I have no idea what we're going to do with this or what we're going to do from here. But like, I did not see it going that way. I did not see it going that way. I really saw it going like somewhat wrapped up by the end of the season. Did not see it coming for a second that we would reset everything. But yeah, it was quite a memorable ending, that's for sure. I will briefly get into a couple things. I was a little bit kind of like not super clear on what was going on at the end of the last one. As you know, you guys clarified it for me. And I will just kind of briefly cover how I'm feeling now that it's been a week. Before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I really hope you'll like and subscribe for me. That helps me. It helps my channel. So thank you in advance for that. All right, guys. First things first. The paradox, like what the exact paradox was going back and saving Wash. And that's kind of what I thought, but I couldn't quite tell like what they were going for with like putting it back and that's just me. I'm sure it's just me being confused. But yeah, like the whole thing with like the way they were kind of doing it in slow-mo for effect at the end, between that and like the cutting it back and forth with the hammer and everything. I was like, so what exactly caused? And it was that they were set up. They were set up the whole time. They were always meant to go back and try and save Wash. That was the plan all along. So they got played basically big time. And I'll tell you what, guys, that really, it was a big surprise. And now I know like eventually we'll get back to our timeline, you know, like the one that they were in. But not timeline, because time isn't really in a line, which you guys pointed out to me. But universe, I guess. I don't know. Because as of last episode, we had just, everything got glitched out, everything that they went through, and it was all just like undone, apparently. And now they're just back at Blood Gulch. So I'm just like, huh? No way! So yeah, guys, it was a real, I did not expect it. I really honestly expected, I know that this is part of a series of seasons that all kind of play into the same arc, but I really was not expecting it to be that much of a cliffhanger. Like, I know Rooster Teeth loves their cliffhangers, but like, that was a big one. That was a big one. So yeah, it was a really well done finale. I love the fights. I thought the fight looked just amazing, the way we were constantly changing like the scenery for it. The wrestling match, getting to see Donut really like, and I said this about a couple of characters this season, that like a lot of characters who didn't really get a lot of development, or we hadn't really like touched base with them in a while, like we're getting to dig a little bit deeper, like Sister. And we got to dig a little bit deeper with Donut and really see him like kind of make his decision about what's been going on in his whole life and what he's going to decide and everything. So, it was great. It was a great finale. I love the speech from Wash. So where are they? But guys, if they undid all of that, like where does that leave everything else? You know what I mean? Like everything they did, all the stuff with the meta, all the stuff with the freelancers, like it's all undone. It's all undone. That I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing this time around, but guys, I cannot wait to find out. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right in to today's batch of Red vs. Blue Season 17. We're doing episodes 1 through 4 today. Let's do this.
Reporting for duty, sir. Ready to fight some
Donut.
aliens.
Couple things here, rookie. First off, Private Donut?
Here we
Somebody
go.
needs a new nickname. Secondly, what's with the armor color?
This is the standard issue red.
There's only two types of people who wear standard issue armor. Officers and,
Really trustworthy and likable people?
Hey, I'm the suck up around here.
Oh man, we're getting to go back and see all this.
What did I just say? Hey, Grip, you okay?
yeah, I get the weirdest sense of danger.
That's it. You're gonna be feeling that a lot.
Keep happening.
I've been getting it too. Man, I bet the Blues never have to put up with this.
Oh God, what's going on with the Blues?
Nobody asked you.
You know
He's.
what? Forget what I said before. We can definitely pick up chicks in this thing.
Probably two or three
apiece.
chicks apiece, yes. Your heterosexuality has been noted.
What's
Church?
your deal, Church?
Is it
You're
church?
acting like a real asshole today.
Yeah, well...
Why was-
can you
why?
remember a time when I haven't been an asshole?
Good point.
With the question mark though.
There you go. You dummy.
Sounds like good old
church
to me.
Shut up.
Oh,
And we don't need any suck-ups like that maroon guy over on Red Team.
Ah, sorry, sir.
How'd you even know about
Shut
him?
up. Caboose, why don't you...
I guess they know about each other.
We're, expecting a general to visit today. Make sure you give him whatever he wants.
Oh,
Huh?
Do it, Caboose.
yes, sir.
Hey, Church,
For the love of... What, Tucker?
how'd you know the rookie's name was Caboose?
What? He said it like 10 times.
But
Did
he's been here like 5
he?
minutes.
Did he though? Maybe he did. No, it's the. What? Is that really even church? Huh?
Grandfather! Knock, knock.
Are you kidding me? No.
Clock up. That irksome dork.
Oh, and now we're back.
That idiot.
Oh!
Hammer that makes prisons. Ridiculous.
Oh, so you didn't.
Grover,
I mean, we know we
there
didn't get to
you
use it
are.
if this is happening, but.
I never can spot you in here. Could you please be larger?
Do you bring good news from the past?
He's like a.
Also, why am I doing this again? We were meant to be done by now.
There was a complication.
Complication, you say?
There's the door.
Sorry, where?
There. There is the door.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you pointing?
The thing is, you're kind of like a big sphere of.
You're a ball.
You're a ball. I was just gonna say he's a ball. It's like ball church all over
Oh,
again.
for crying out loud.
There. That would get weird. This would get weird, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Fine. Here. You haven't seen
No.
many people over the eons, have you? That
I don't
ball
like that he
is a
took
bad
donuts.
idea, and I'll show you
For.
why. Say something. Anything.
I am Krovos. Oh my God.
Horrible.
Oh.
I just threw a bit in my mouth.
This is a disaster. Oh, wait. I've been meaning to try this one.
There we are. The shape of vengeance itself. An hourglass figure. Oh,
Oh boy.
two on the nose. It's a time reference.
It's because of the hourglass.
Wouldn't know where
Okay.
to
I
start.
see what you did there.
Why should you get all the shape-shifting fun?
What do we do with the shizno? And incidentally, who named them shizno? It's a derogatory term for human.
What is the origin
They would be
of
human.
Shizno?
The fates are, I guess, racist?
They didn't. They.
Leave him to me.
I guess.
Where I want him.
I mean,
On his
that's
back and
kind of.
unconscious.
No. Will you get back to work?
All right. So we got a new form for Krovos, and so
Oh,
Jenkins is in
come
there as church, trying to. He's alive, and he can't be
I
killed.
love this. Gods can't kill Shizno. I was just
Oh.
some pent-up aggression. While you have that fragment of Krovos' power, you're like the world's best stress ball.
I'd prefer if I wasn't.
Oh, just one more reason I'm glad to have you.
Oh, Donut! It might literally be up to Donut to fix this.
One
You realize that,
Krovos
right?
to another. Well done.
I don't understand.
I'd love to stay and explain, but nope, that's a lie. You're so boring. Toodles.
Oh, really? Did you have to?
Physically doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
Oh,
You
Donut! down.
struck me with a hammer.
Oh, he did. Okay.
I resurrected you from my own essence. Do you know what that hammer did?
Did it give you a sex change?
You owe a debt of pain
Did
too
it-
large for one mortal life.
Did it
Your friends
trap
will pay dearly
Krovos
for
in a
this,
physical
don't
form?
Hey, dearly, for what? You got out, Krovos. You're free.
Oh,
It
not
worked.
so
You're
free.
not free. In your face. I knew I could do it, and technically no one can disprove that. I saved the,
He did you
the
though?
universe. Oh, there's more to it, isn't there?
Yep,
Yes,
there's
Donut.
always more to it.
True, the hammer touched me, binding me to this place. But
Mm-hmm.
too late. Your friends broke time itself.
My friends? Are they okay?
Because they went and saved Wash.
No.
They
And it's
created
not
a
just your
paradox.
friends at risk now.
Humanity?
Bigger.
Earth?
Huh?
Said bigger.
The
America?
I'm so sorry for the ad, but that was amazing. Oh, Donut.
Light has yet to reach the depths of your ignorance.
Like, think even bigger,
This right
Donut.
here is where your friend, Washington, was it? This is where he was saved.
Okay.
Wash! They did it! They saved him!
So what?
Utterly shattered time in the process.
Oh, they did it! They saved him!
Their lives are now the weakness in my prison. Your shared history was the backswing before the hammer's strike, and is now a period of soft time to be traversed,
Soft
interfered
time,
with,
okay.
poked at to create alternate timelines. Each another crack in my prison.
Oh, so the more they mess with, okay.
Church? Oh, this is where Church is killed by a tank. Why are you showing me this?
Listen,
I'm going for the Jeep. Cover
Because
me.
it's Genkin's church, right.
That's not Church!
no.
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch.
Oh, don't say it all evil. How dare you?
Past.
Church, what are you doing?
Though your friends
They're
don't
trying to
realize
change things
they're
up.
reliving their past on rails. It's as though they're
They realize
reliving
it,
the
though.
story, and they're in the story with them, playing whomever he pleases.
Kankins.
Firing main cannon. Turret blockage. Cannon offline.
So they're just trying to
Son of a
mess with all of the events to try and make cracks in
individuals.
time.
Unmaking history.
Whoa, that's the coolest shit I've ever seen.
That was close.
And creating paradoxes.
Oh, a lot of them.
The
Okay.
integrity of time itself, freeing me, crack by crack.
Mother of gosh!
But there's
Yeah.
something for everyone. Let's see, in this alternate timeline here,
Ooh, it's splitting off pretty bad.
Tucker. With someone to look up to, your teammate finds his footing as a leader much earlier.
Yes,
Oh.
Tucker, and you will fear my laser sword.
Whoa.
It is
Oh!
his undoing. He is
Uh-oh.
eventually killed while trying to leave a tank
No!
over a battleship. But he lives a powerful and confident existence.
But a short one. But a
That's
short
not
one.
such a bad life.
And in this timeline,
What about the other timelines?
his caboose wound up on the red
A
tube.
rag caboose?
You're my very best friend.
And you're like a delightful pet cat I never had. Muffy.
Oh, he's
Very.
Muffy
Every one
now.
of them serves me. I'll be free in no time.
Oh, crap.
Interesting counterpoint, Donut. Oh, please, do tell me more.
I can stop you!
Donut is like the only one that can
Has nothing in
stop
store for you
this.
but a maelstrom of time flowing in every
He's gonna have to
direction at once.
sacrifice himself or
Then
something, I'm calling
utter
it.
disappointment. Your friends lack our perspective, let's say. Any attempts to free them will only create paradoxes.
Oh,
Crap.
I hate time travel!
You would be able to travel as Genkins does, possessing iterations of yourself anywhere along this crack period.
How, though? What's the
Singular-
catch?
What should we name this original crack here? The one representing you and your friends' lives.
Oh.
I don't...
Come on, humor me. This is a collaboration.
The Everwin?
The
No.
everyone sounds kind
Anyway,
of
I'm telling
mystical.
you all this because your meddling will hasten my release. Have at it. yesterday, you'll wish you started tomorrow.
Oh,
Little
crap.
time traveler motivational there.
So any help
Nothing. I have
makes
to
it
try.
better for
Learn to
Krovos.
Screw around with me, but don't screw around with my friends. If anyone's gonna do any screwing around here, it's me screwing you. I'm gonna save my
A
friends.
lot of screwing.
You're extremely
Oh,
welcome to try.
God, look at the cracks forming.
Hey, thanks for checking out that episode of Red vs. Blue Singularity.
Oh,
where
man.
we're
All
releasing the
right.
entire
You know
season.
what, guys? I got to be honest with you. I kind of expected, you know what I kind of half expected? I kind of half expected for us to, like, go through 3 or 4 episodes of just, like, a mock timeline. You know what I mean? Kind of like what they did in the season with Dylan and everything, where like we're not really following them for a bit, but instead of that we're like following them, but it's them trying to figure out like what's going on, kind of, because they keep getting deja vu, and we did see a little bit of that. But I'm surprised that we got back to the actual like where we left off so quickly. I'm happy about it. That tells me we've got a lot ahead of us, though. We've definitely got a lot ahead of us. So Donut is literally the only person that can do this. But anything he does is going to make it worse. Unless he's doing it the way that Genkins is doing it. So maybe he'll figure out a way. I don't know. I believe in you, Donut! Oh, man. They could have some fun with the alternate time. Like, I keep saying timeline. I know it's... Just bear with me. They could kind of do like the anthology type thing that they did a few seasons ago with that, and just be like, what if this had happened? What if that had happened? Which they just showed us a little bit of it. If Caboose had been rat and he ends up as Sarge's pet cat. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds amazing. I don't want this to be a thing. I don't want everything to be messed up, but tell me that on paper, that doesn't sound absolutely amazing. Because it does. All right, next one, let's go. Oh, Everwin. I guess we are going to call it the Everwin. It sounds very, like, mystical. I like it. Donut, it's up to you now, Donut. You can do it.
What? What's happening to me? Was that Valhalla? Hey, Caboose!
Caboose!
Pink.
I'm just seeing things as I name them. Wash with a beard. Canadian Lopez.
You can't tell.
I remember this. These are memories.
Are you calling
Okay,
forth the memories?
Donut, time's happening all at once. Just gotta concentrate on
he
one
is.
memory
He is.
and
Okay.
stay there. A strong memory.
Strong memory.
Think,
Yeah.
Donut, think.
Something that'll really get you. Oh!
Why did it have to be this memory?
I mean, that is probably a strong memory, dying.
Donut, are you okay? Come on, breathe, Donut, breathe. Why did you do that? What's wrong with you?
It's okay.
Oh! I don't want to think about Wash killing him. Oh! Donut!
Donut, no! Donut!
Oh, he's gonna be in a loop of getting shot. That's really, really
You're
awful.
just a generic brand sugar.
Oh, good.
Donut, you okay? Just a little hemorrhage.
Oh,
You have
just...
internal bleeding? Blood's meant to be internal, right? So no biggie. Just
I
no
don't
bigger
think
biggie.
that's
This is
how
the
it
biggest biggie that ever
works.
bigged. Anyway, haha, Doc, that was a great thing, situation, or activity you were talking about. But I have some important news. Where am I? Temple's underwater base? Of course I am. Guys,
Okay.
this is life or death. I need you to listen. I actually wasn't finished, but okay, whatever. Y'all,
Uh.
gather around me, okay?
We got to a place where we can... Hey.
Nah.
I just value my time, Donut.
What do you
They're
mean?
gonna... You know
Every time
what?
you talk, it's like a buffet of sex gags. And today, me, Tucker, of all people, just do not have any more patience for innuendo.
That's really saying something.
See?
What I think Tucker is saying is he'd like half as many entendres.
I don't get it. I want to say ambiguous, but that contains big, you, and us. And I'm real nervous about what you'll do with it.
I
Yeah.
don't know what you mean.
See, I don't think there's any awareness.
Towards an explosive climax.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Gosh darn it, fine.
He's trying to help though, and he's literally the only one that can.
So,
Hi. But
Now he's just okay. So he's jumping into his past selves. Got it.
My face? Is there a spider on me?
There's no way I'm giving up the griff shot.
oh please, what were you gonna do? Eat off it?
Actually, dickhead, I asked Jonah to mount it for me in the base.
And you know I can't
Oh,
resist a good mounting. Wow.
You okay, man?
did he just realize?
Reliving every sentence I've ever said.
Oh, now he's getting it. Okay, wow. Is he gonna
Anyway,
stop?
guys, listen. I've come.
He never even
from
realized
the
he's
future.
doing it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What were you saying?
Hey.
Well, I was getting to my plan for crashing a freelancer facility. I seem to have lost my train of thought, Donut.
Guys, I
Thanks
have something
a lot,
to tell you.
Donuts.
Are you ready?
I had a speech prepared and everything.
Yeah?
Oh.
Go on, let's hear it.
Oh, not
Well,
the
okay, let me
speech.
I'm sure it's
Not
gonna
the
be great.
Oh,
speech.
stopping you.
Why does no one
Oh,
listen to
stop.
me? You're listening to Wash, and he shot me.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, don't laugh about it, my love.
I'm sorry. It's been a weird 3 minutes.
He's
I'm just gonna.
Stop.
And action.
Greetings, weary traveler. We represent the timeline.
I am the past, where things cost
Oh.
less, and people knew the
Yes.
value of a hard day's work. But we only lived to be 28 years old.
I remember
Let's
this.
try again. I'm from the future.
Hey, that's
No,
my line.
that's
And
the
I'm
that's the okay. That's
Sucks.
not.
We have nothing cool, and also no morals.
Guys, I have a message from the future.
Supposed to be the narrator, and I'm supposed to be from
Literally the worst place you could have
I'm
landed.
From the future.
I'm
He's like
from the
actually
future.
for.
And I am Private Tucker. Enter stage left. Hello.
My trailer.
Sarge, just a sec.
Before
I now
Jax,
realize
we
that
were
this very
still
moment right now, you are
acting.
a play to explain time travel to Tucker. Oh, is that what this is? And maybe this is the worst moment in my entire life to attempt to explain this, but
Probably,
who
yeah.
knows? I am from several years from now in the future.
Yes.
That means I'm currently possessing a version of myself from several years ago.
Right.
I can perceive multiple times at once and move between them.
Okay.
Maybe because I'm technically a creation of the time god Krobos.
Possibly.
Who was a big heap of shiny cogs or a big AI robot ball, not sure. But
Kinda
is
looked
now
like a ball.
big and sexy, frightening lady.
I'm listening.
Right now, you're living your life stuck in a period of fluid time that I'm calling the Everwhen.
The Everwhen. Oh, I like the eagle. Every
The Everwhen.
we gotta
Sounds like
have
a
the
Pearl Jam
whoosh.
album.
Right? Or a Neil Gaiman novel.
That wouldn't be a bad title for me either.
Sounds-
Since he's learned,
For some reason.
kinda.
Yes, thank you. Are you high or an idiot?
It just sounds familiar, okay? Besides, we do weird shit all the time. A bomb literally just blew us into the future.
I mean, the
Actually,
thing
that's
is,
not
this is
true.
kind
We
of
don't learn
that's
about
not
that for
what
a
happened,
Oh,
but
Griff, you fat-headed, fat-mouthed fatty. This is Donut we're talking about.
Yeah, he's an
that was
unreliable
not a very
narrator.
clever
A
one.
vegetarian option on the menu of life.
Ugh, gross.
He's like
Oh.
quinoa.
You made your point.
Oh,
I'm not.
we know how he feels about vegetarian
Guys,
food.
please.
Griff.
This Everwhen, everything is
Seeing
happening
as
at
how the
once,
pizza
but
did
you
not
can't
please
see
him.
that because you're stuck inside of it. But if you can all realize that you're like on rails, you can maybe get your future memories back and like focus yourself.
That's the thing, can
times and
you-
places with me. And together we can stop Krobus' grandson Gankins, the trickster god, from
Yep.
creating freaking alternate timelines that are breaking a magic glass wall in Krobus' black hole space prison that. You're never gonna believe me, are you?
You are off script, and you're ruining my life.
If you're
Oh,
from the future, what am I thinking about right now?
I don't know.
probably
Oh my God,
something.
I don't know.
I may not say
You were
this
right,
often
technically.
enough, but shut up forever.
I know how it sounds.
If you did, then you'd shut up.
Sarge.
But the thing is,
I cannot stress this
it's
enough.
not gonna be
Why
easy.
won't you give me a chance?
I'm gonna answer your question with a question. Shut up.
Sarge.
Shut
I.
up. Shut,
It's
shut
not.
up,
This
up,
we're in a
up,
Sarge
shut
loop
up.
now. We're in a Sarge loop. Can you go back to when they already knew about time travel? You know what I mean? Why couldn't you
No,
go?
I got
Because
shot
then
by
they might.
Wash a couple more times.
Yeah.
Either way, sterling work.
He just made it worse. Oh, look at all of that now. Look at all the branches and whatnot. Cracks and branches.
Teeny, weeny paradoxes. What would I do without you? My hero.
You're just being fake nice to me to freak me out. And I wish you'd stop.
You have me all wrong.
I doubt it.
Indulge me for a moment, Donut. Do you know how long an eon is?
It's really long.
Simple question. Do you know how long an eon is? Scientifically speaking, Donut, it's a billion years.
It's a billion
12 million
years,
mortal
okay.
lives lived end to end. It's a wonder I remember my own name. I'm
This
not
really
giving
was
you
done out of
to
boredom,
freak you out.
wasn't
I'm
it?
just
We
glad
established that.
something's finally happening.
There's just some excitement for
Anything at
once.
Your
Wow.
attempts to contain me are useful, but
I mean,
also
that's
I'd like
sad
to
and
say
also
it
just-
pains me to see my champion so sad.
Just literally just doing it for
Just
kicks.
listen to me.
Darling, when have they ever? And even if they did, they are trapped. They don't perceive time as we do.
But
There's nothing I can do.
No, I'm sorry.
You're gonna get free and
Wow.
destroy everything.
Unmake everything. But it won't hurt. I promise you that.
Hmm.
Don't feel bad, my boy. You just have no distance left to run. Time became
There's gotta be
chaos from the second
something.
the paradox was created backwards.
And after that,
Hmm?
you said
What
it's all
happened-
weird from the paradox backwards.
What happens
What
after
the
they-
paradox? What's happening in that time?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
nothing you
Nothing
say?
worth mentioning.
Is
Two
everything
realities
going on?
clumsily jostling for space where the paradox both did and didn't happen. Where are
I
we going?
Nowhere.
see. Nowhere.
For a walk outside of the Everwent.
Are you listening?
That's a really
Yeah,
good
I
question,
know,
though.
right?
Like,
Put
what
that
is...
down.
Do you
Did time
know
kept
what
moving
happened
after that?
After the paradox, Crovo.
It's chaos! Two realities at once!
One where Wash was shot and one where he wasn't.
At the same
Exactly.
time?
Precisely.
And right there between them, a guy who both was and wasn't shot. A person outside of time.
Oh,
Like
so
us,
Wash
right?
is Wash
That's what I
another... That would be really good. That would be really good.
Damn it!
Okay, because I feel like between the two of them, they might actually be able to figure something
It's in
out.
Washington! Yoo-hoo! David?
Sweetie, where are
Washington's
you?
gone to chorus. I guess he's just not in this canyon. Well, ready to search an entire planet, Donut?
Oh,
Sure am.
oh, Donut.
Hey, thanks for checking out that episode of Red vs. Blue
all right,
Singularity.
wow, guys. So now we're putting together a little bit more of the story. Oh, it is good, you guys. Like, dang, the writing is already like... Okay. So, that is actually an excellent question. We keep talking about, oh, it made a paradox, but if time isn't... If time exists on the other side of that decision, and not everything was just thrust back in time, or maybe I'm not explaining that right, but I think you see where I'm going, then there's something after that where, like, they're in between if it happened or didn't happen because of the kind of, like, paradoxical loop nature of the situation. And since Wash is at the center of that decision, Wash, too, is outside of time. Which makes me feel better, honestly, because I feel like between Wash and Donut, we might actually be able to get somewhere. You know what I mean? Not that I don't believe in Donut, but the thing is, we see how everyone perceives Donut, which is so sad. And I really hope that we end this off with Donut gaining a little bit of respect. I know that he's literally been like a punchline so much in this show, and I know the phrasing is a thing. I know all of that. But if there's one thing they've shown me on this show, it's that nobody is too comedic to have like character development with, or a serious moment with, or a serious arc with. You know what I mean? So like, I'm really hoping that this ends in Donut getting some respect. I hope it doesn't end in Donut dying, although I could see that. But then again, Donut very rarely stays dead, so... The way that Wash was like cracking up at the. I'm like, no. Remember, I was mad at him for a while after that. I don't know if you remember. I was mad. We weren't doing too well back then, but it's okay. We got past it. We made up. Oh, guys. All right. Yes, this is a very complex, clever, and very engaging story so far. And I can already tell, you guys were telling me like, oh, it's going to be a really good season. You're going to like it. And I can tell like exactly what you meant by that now. Because I'm already like, ooh. All right, third one. Let's go. Schrodingen is the name of the episode.
A prince from the sky, son of cosmic powers, in the shadow of a feckless father, with such potential, never understood. A chunk,
What?
a tiny chunk.
Honk?
Nobody understands
Oh,
you as
it's
I do,
Junior.
Junior.
What?
Honk.
Oh, I was talking about you.
Honk.
Honk?
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Junior? Oh, he's
I
Santa.
don't know.
Then what?
Now we're back at. So we're just hitting all the greatest hits, you guys.
I want to know what Felix is afraid of.
Knives.
Felix is afraid of knives.
Edge with heart.
Felix has.
He has knives,
Knives till they're in his hands. Then he panics.
but he.
And then he throws them.
I see. I'd better go help Felix
What the?
kill some more innocent people.
I will see you later.
Okay.
Alligator.
Oh, not Santa. Oh, and now we got more cracks. Your job is basically to go and mess stuff up. Jenkins, Freckles! No, not Freckles! Oh, we're just going, guys. We're going back. We're going back, and we're just.
Friend was
I love,
injured.
I love it.
Yes and no.
You really need to pick one.
Franklin Delano Donuts!
Hey, Dr.
What
Yay!
brings you here? Are you dying?
No, I'm in Washington.
I was
Just kind of hoping you were
Okay,
dying.
he's nearby. Well, how is he?
Fine.
And his injury?
Is what?
He had shooting pains from a shooting.
Yeah, not the best way to phrase that.
Cerebral hypoxia?
Oh, you know, he did come in complaining about neck pain a few months ago.
Yeah, that's it.
But we could never find any sort of injury.
Oh, did he have like a
Charging
kind of a
him and then hitting
phantom?
him because he would just insist that he'd been shot. But
That's
then he changed his
whoa.
story. He never really did get treated. He's been acting really odd since.
Oh, because he's literally lived it and has not lived
Why is he
it.
here?
To write me a fat check.
Check.
Wash put in a whole new wing for the hospital.
He what?
You've got to see it.
What?
If the hospital was a bird, it'd fly in circles.
How?
Because it'd have one long wing.
Ah!
Great medical insurance is no joke. Yours truly got creative with his assessment, and they paid a mega compensation like, what?
He
Whoa!
wasn't injured.
And his insurance don't need to know that. Wink.
Whoa!
Armed, castrated, and generally bothered in the line of duty.
Generally
I'm not sure
bothered,
he's
just
taken care of,
disturbed.
He's been kind of wobbly ever since
He went without treatment for a brain injury he both did and didn't have.
But at
That's
least he's rich. On my
crazy.
suggestion, he's funding a giant walking cannon for funerals.
For funerals?
Straight into the ground.
Oh no,
Or
that
the ocean, if you got a foot fetish. So folks at the beach paddling you forever. Doctor.
with that. Wow, when did you become
After
a
self-care,
comedian?
interest of mine, and by extension, Wash, who suddenly loves my ideas. Projects burning through cash like a fire at a money store.
Don't you mean the bank?
But it's not like it's my money, so...
Dr. Gray, I think by not treating Wash, you may have inadvertently given him a worse case
Yeah.
of cerebral hypoxia.
It kind of
Death for the man who has
seems...
everything.
I should find him, quick.
Oh, dang, I did not predict that.
To heal.
Wait. Where does Wash live?
Oh yeah. He lives kind of up.
Up? What do you mean by up?
You can't miss it.
Huh? Does he... Oh, man. Oh, poor Wash. He's suffering more than ever.
Appointment. Hi, I'm from the Giant Walking Cannon.
Giant
Funeral
Walking
Company.
Cannon Funeral Home.
Elon, right this way.
What?
Master? A visitor.
Hey, Wash.
Wash,
said that?
honey?
It's me,
He's glitching.
Donut.
I knew a guy named Donut.
Yeah, it's a pretty common
This is
name.
bad.
Wait, Donut? What are you doing here? How'd you find
Now
me?
he's bad.
Great. She told
Oh, Emily. She tell you about the cannon?
she
Right into orbit. Or the ocean.
the ocean. Yeah.
Amazing.
Wash. Are
Oh,
you okay?
sweetie, no, he's not.
Where are we?
And now he's phasing in,
I think
and
it's
when
yours. Maybe. Could be leasing.
What? That
he's like literally phasing in and out of
Wash,
time.
I don't know how to tell you this. I mean, I do, but I think you're flicking between two versions of yourself.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Starve.
funeral cannon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Funeral cannon.
Emily's
Funeral.
a smart cookie. And you're a donut.
Cookies and donuts. I see the irony. I do.
Wash, something is very wrong with you.
I know. Wait, do I know?
Okay,
You
Wash,
do.
you were shot in the neck.
Yes? No.
You walked into enemy
Yes.
fire and were shot in the neck.
Oh, I never saw it
Correct.
going this
But also,
way.
you have never been shot in the neck.
No, never.
So you remember being shot and not being shot.
He's a walking paradox. He's a walking
Yeah, right.
paradox.
Both those memories.
He is a
Think
walking
about it.
paradox.
Wash, were you shot or not?
Whoa. Wait. What?
Oh,
What the hell? How did I?
Oh my gosh, I think I just fixed
did you fix it?
You were experiencing two separate realities, but like at the same
Gotcha.
time. I think by
Mhm.
making you aware that you know something impossible, I just combined or wait, removed.
You did something and he's not glitching.
Probability wave.
Ah!
Oh.
Schrodinger's cat. Or a sealed envelope of exam results.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh.
That's your butler.
Donut, what the hell is going
But-
on?
but
And
who
if
is the
Caroline
butler
isn't
really,
here to
though?
bring me back, she can forget it. She and I are never speaking again.
Oh, don't say
It's bigger
that.
than that. Come on.
Also, don't say that.
Master Washington, may I humbly request my next paycheck early? I was wondering if...
Gonna have to wait.
Well, that's just freaking perfect.
Oh. So the accent is not
Is
genuine.
this still making sense?
Whoa. That's,
Bananas?
It's-
Banana?
It's pre-banana.
I was gonna
Banners,
say
bananas.
impossible to believe, but I was a rich funeral cannon tycoon a few hours ago. At least I seem to be back up to fighting speed. I feel like we're gonna need all hands on deck for this one. So how exactly do we recruit the other Reds and Blues? Take
That's
the
a good
time gun back
question.
to Blood Gulch and kidnap them?
No. See, we're
That'll
still
make
the
it-
time after you were and weren't shot. Everything before that is sort of
Messed up.
Category 5 hurricane of our memories.
Yeah.
You can thank Krobos for that. Well,
Where are they now, though?
Me.
Krovos. She's the one pulling the strings behind Genkins. We just need to get to her and take her down?
The first part of that is easy. It's the second part that's leaving me a little stumped.
Donut, as a freelancer, I developed something of a sixth sense for danger. In short, who is that?
That's Krobos.
That is danger.
Dear, aren't you going to introduce your friend?
Wait, this is the place? This is inside a black hole?
I realize it's a lot
Yeah.
to take in.
And
It
she's
is.
some kind of AI.
My children may be AI, but I am time itself, young man.
She loves saying stuff like that.
Would you prefer, Donut, that I'm a birthless fractal algorithm inside the time stream? Is that easier to grasp?
It's a little wordier, but
Donut, this is a little beyond pirates and mercs.
And yet, you're very much involved.
oh crap.
Your good health was the first crack in my prison wash. The rest of these were a group effort. Donut helped.
Donut what?
You betrayed the Reds and Blues. It was great.
I tried to fix it.
He tried to
I could travel
fix
back
it.
to my past without a time portal gun, but it was a trick.
Yeah, everyone got played here, you guys. Don't be mad.
But you could travel without a time portal gun, right?
Yeah, because she wanted me to make more paradoxes.
Right, it was all set up.
No. I don't know gods, lady, but I know strategy. Donut, I remembered something I couldn't possibly know, right? That's how you saved me.
He's coming up with a plan.
That's what you tried to do to the Reds and Blues.
Yeah, but they wouldn't listen. You know them.
But they might listen to
I'm a
Wash.
shizno. They're all shizno. You were on the right track. So if it works, and if that's our weapon, why tell you where to use it? Why tell you you can navigate the Everwind?
I don't know.
Okay, hypothetically, if I had to shoot you on your body, again, where would you say to do it?
I actually hate my ears. Shoot me in the ears. One shot.
Not your heart,
Somewhere where it's
or
not
brain.
going to
No,
hurt you.
exactly.
Somewhere where it's not going to hurt you.
Right, Provost? It's not that you wanted Donut to enter the Everwind. It's that you didn't want him to go somewhere else. Where didn't you want Donut to go?
Somewhere
Or is
vital.
it a when?
Now that you say that, she was kind of upset I was coming.
That's
to
the
save
thing. We know that she didn't want
I
him
bet
to
she
go.
was. Could it be that if we prevent that paradox you love so much, Provost, if we
I was just gonna
Donut's
say, what if they
time
prevented
gun
it?
and intercept the Reds and Blues after I'm shot, but before they set off to save me? It'll
And
put
then
this
in between.
derailed timeline back on track. Fix everything.
Listen to me, you little shit.
It's true, isn't
You
it?
struck a nerve.
Say it.
Very clever, Washington.
Uh-oh,
You worked
guys.
it out.
Guys.
But do you really think
Be
you
careful.
can save the day and time?
We've got all the
Look behind you!
Donut, I think
No!
from now on all our problems
No!
are behind us.
Wash! You're a boss.
Cosmic power.
I believe God of Deceit is the title you're looking for.
I think you're looking for it harder than me, pal.
Gank, you can't hurt her. We're shizno.
Oh, crap.
No!
Oh, but you can hurt the gun.
God of
Dang
tricks.
it.
That was bloody close.
Shoot.
Talking long enough to win. How's your prison?
My, what a lot of cracks.
Yes, yes, Genkins. Well done. Now off you go.
I'm free.
Oh, he's teeing, really?
Whew. I hope you enjoyed the upper hand, boys.
Shoot.
You shat the fucking bed.
Hey, thanks for checking out that episode of Red vs. Blue Singularity.
They were, it was such a good moment too. That's so true. It's not a matter of doing it. It's a matter of where you're doing it. Oh man, see this is why I said once Wash is involved, we'll get somewhere. Because not that I don't believe in Donut, but I mean Wash, yeah, this is above his pay grade with gods and time and all that good stuff. But at the same time, no pun intended. Also, speaking of puns, Dr. Gray out here killing it with the comedy. Like, it's for real. Where did all those puns come from? All right, that was friggin' phenomenal, you guys. So, Wash was literally a man out of time. And by making him realize that, we fixed him. And then, like I was saying, he might not know this particular battlefield, but he knows the strategy behind it. And he was able to figure out that there is somewhere that we can go to put this right. And that would be after he's shot, but before they go back in time to save him. So basically anytime last season, right? Like before the end of it, basically. But now they don't have the time portal gun. There's got to be a way, though. There has got to be a way. We were so close. And the way he just knew that Genkins was behind him, I'm like, Wash, you're so cool. All right, guys, last one for the day. Come on, I need a win. We've had a lot of like, we've had some definitely like build up wins, like getting Wash back. I mean, that's after, oh my gosh, after last season, seeing him and he's okay is just, it's everything. It's everything. However, we need a solid win. We need a solid win where we get the upper hand. Let's see if we can get one. Let's go.
Boys, you cracked my case. Cracked it more, I should say.
They cracked it, all right.
But alas, your hubris.
It's getting worse and worse.
You use a lot of fancy words for a jailbird.
It's true.
We need to go.
What?
Let's
That's
get
the
out of here.
past, right?
Well, yeah, but wait, hey!
Come on.
Wash has got this. Wash has
Swear
got
to
this.
gosh, we should talk about that.
I regret this so much.
It's gotta not feel
What?
great.
It's okay.
Focus on a memory.
Donut, what's happening?
This is every memory you've ever had all at once. Focus on one where we're both there, okay? And tell
Okay.
me which one you think of because I don't know how to follow you.
Oh, not that one, really?
Further back. Further.
You gotta be
Don't
kidding
shoot.
me.
I'm not going to.
You shot Lopez. What the hell, man?
Oh no. It's okay, Simmons. Wash had to shoot Lopez, right, Wash?
How are we gonna
Lopez
explain this
was,
one?
Robot. Of course he's a fucking robot.
He's
An evil robot.
Yeah, I know. He's the worst.
Just shut up, Simmons.
But
Okay, Wash.
But
Welcome to the Everwind.
Eagles.
Guess when we
off in
travel
the
together,
distance.
we end up in the same place. Neat.
Lopez?
Man, my joints feel amazing. Is this what help was?
I know.
Oh.
Wash, we need to track Genkins. Can you think of somewhere important in our past that Genkins might go to cause the most damage?
I think so.
Lopez?
Think of
No?
that place.
What's
in
a
time
really
and
big moment?
Got it.
Gotta be careful not to make too many paradoxes. Aside from convincing the guys to believe us, every event in our lives has to happen just as it did before.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh,
Oh, not that
I
one.
admire your commitment to
Come
time travel.
on. He just always gets shot, doesn't he? No matter what.
Personally, which means Locust will be with him.
And since they know our target's the comm temple, it's safe to assume.
Wash.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
About to say some more things after it's safe to assume.
No, I get it. It's safe to assume. Because we can handle anything. I never assume anything. It keeps me sharp.
You're sharper
I
than
don't
bull,
like where this is
Twice
going.
as dead. So, hey, Donut, you
What?
have something to say to everyone?
yes, I'd like to debrief you all. Wait, not like remove your briefs. I mean, I need.
He's
to tell
noticing
you.
it now.
Really?
Nah, Wash, you go ahead. In my experience,
Aww.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Poor Donut.
everyone, I'm gonna need you to trust me. More than you've ever trusted me.
But thank God he's here, though, because they will actually listen to
Here
him.
goes. You're currently trapped in your past. I know that right now we're planning our counterattack, and in just a moment, we're going to be joined by Kimball. Hey, Kimball.
hi.
Donut tells me
Kimball's
you've all
like,
got
what?
major deja vu. Oh, yeah,
Right, yeah,
sure.
right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mhm.
Oh, I remember.
Yes.
That's because
Cheese is important. You
I've
keep
seen
remembering.
us end this fight today, guys. We win it, and the next one, and the one after that.
He's about to give a
Like
great
always.
speech.
And at the risk of sounding gushy, I'm proud to be counted among you. But I'm about to tell you, there's something on the horizon swelling up like a tidal wave, and it's going to sweep us away unless we work together.
Okay.
Forget this war, forget chorus, forget what you're seeing around you. You're dreaming, and I'm going to wake you up. Now, do you trust me?
You had me at, do you trust me?
I mean, that is a speech,
also
though.
motivated? As
That
soon
is
as I
a
know what I'm in,
speech.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Sure thing, Wash.
Sure thing, Wash.
I mean, to be fair, it was a
Sounds
great
like
speech.
Washington
It was a
Thanks,
great
Epsilon.
speech.
No, I mean, you really need our help, Washington. And I know a fractured personality when I see one. Catch my drift?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Wash, you're scaring me.
What? I get the feeling you've been burning the Civil War at both ends. Are you okay?
Yes.
All we're
No,
saying
wait.
is this could be a leaky implant or a legit flashback. We're veterans, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Of course,
come
you're
on, you
with
guys.
me, Carolina.
Oh, because
no,
he's still
so
mad.
What? Wash. What do you mean by that? Just cool off for a minute. Yeah.
Shoot, this didn't work either. I thought for sure that was gonna work. Of course, I knew it. I'm like, why would Epsilon Church start stuff? Kimball's just like, I don't know what's happening.
I have some notes.
Donut, when I want crudely made innuendos, I'll ask you for them.
But Wash, I haven't sent any of those. Not since my buddies all laid into me one by one. Oh, I've never stopped.
When you get injured
Never stop.
and your best friend lies about it, makes you into a secret invalid, I'll hear you out, I promise. But until you're misled about your own brain damage, I think just...
But you weren't.
What?
You weren't brain damaged. You know that, right? She saved you. She went back and saved you.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
She couldn't live with it.
It's not like it changed
Back and
anything.
saved
Watch,
you.
It literally changed everything.
Friends talk to each other. They trust each other.
Yes.
I thought we were closer than that.
Think that all you like, but in your own time. Quick fix, problem solved.
Look, you don't know.
I do know, Wash. Carolina was well aware that saving you could break time.
And she did
She did
it.
it anyway. She talked us into it.
Yep.
I was there. It was the closest to tears I've ever heard.
It was?
Well,
Yeah.
second closest. After just now.
After you ripped her heart open in there.
Look, I've got a lot to unpack, okay?
But
Yeah,
you need to
understandable.
focus. Can you
But
do
right
that?
now,
What?
This situation calls for a clear head, Wash. Do you have that capacity? Is what I'm asking you.
look at you, Donut.
Oh,
Look
good.
at
I
you.
can't do this on my own.
We need to work
Now,
together.
Take a breath, count to 3, and unpossess these bodies before we cause too many paradoxes and annihilate all of history. Ready to jump?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, thanks.
Look at Donut!
You know,
being
you're
a good
little
friend.
Scary when you're mad.
He
no,
ta-
I'm
takes
sorry.
charge.
Ruined it.
Donut?
More every time.
Oh,
God, did I bring us
Donut.
here?
No, it was me. I'm an idiot.
He was.
Okay.
Oh,
Lopez?
oh.
Sorry
Oh.
about that.
What's
Oh.
a donut without a hole?
Did Epsilon Simmons? Did Epsilon
No.
seem Genkinsy to you?
He did.
I get the feeling it's not
Good.
something as simple as convincing them.
Now that you say that, I
Noticed.
didn't convince you of anything.
What do you mean?
Remember, I made you aware of knowing something you couldn't know.
Yeah, that's
So you're saying-
true.
We need to make the guys aware of something they can't possibly know. I
Right.
think, Wash, I know just what it is.
You were hoping you'd think of something before you were done talking, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's a good
Okay,
start
Wash,
to an idea, though.
Back when we met, I wondered if I'd die at your hands. And I feel like, we've come a long way since then. But you literally just shot Lopez.
Sorry we keep doing this to you, Simmons.
To me, he shot Lopez.
When did we meet, Simmons?
Huh?
When did you first meet me?
I don't know, a year ago maybe?
Make them aware
Met
of
before
something
that,
that's
wouldn't
not
it?
possible.
Give you some pretty weird deja vu.
That's right. Wash, I could kiss you.
Lopez is dead.
I'd
All the
kiss him
reds
too.
and blue have got deja vu. That means they know something's wrong, like you did.
We just need to make them think about it.
Before we ever met, my Donut, I think they just might recognize me. With any luck, it'll give them the same shock I had on Chorus.
Yes.
That is so
One step
smart.
away from having our team back.
What do you mean?
I mean, well, we have to get Carolina too, obviously. Wash, you said it yourself. We're gonna need
All hands on deck.
I hate that you're right.
Well, get over it, buddy. We're going to Blood Gulch, circa forever ago.
Very, very long time ago.
Wait.
Ah!
All right, let's unfuck some timelines, Agent Washington.
Wash.
Hasn't been to Blood Gulch yet, of course. I brought him back to a time where we're nowhere near each other.
No.
Aw, jeez, Donut. Where did
Oh,
you send him?
crap. Uh-oh. Oh, don't tell me he's back in that moment.
Huh. Now I've got deja vu.
Oh.
But where?
Recovery 1, this is Command, requesting a sit rep. Recovery 1, do you copy?
Oh, uh-oh. We sent him. Oh.
Please respond.
Oh, we sent him back to where. Oh, crap. Oh, that's too bad.
Hey, thanks for checking out that
Oh my
episode of
God.
Red vs. Blue
At first, I thought maybe he was going to send him back to where he and Carol, but that wouldn't make sense with the timing, I guess, but I thought he was going to send him back to, like, the really sweet moment that Carolina and Wash had on the beach, and he'd have to, like, relive it now that he's mad at her and, like, get unmad at her. But no, he got sent way back. That was back... Was that back when all this stuff happened with, yeah, I think it was. With North and South and everything? I'm trying to think. It's been so long now. So I'm like, sometime I really want to go back and like rewatch Red versus Blue because I've been watching it so long now and I've seen so much of it that I legit am in a spot where like I could use a refresh. It's just making the time for it. Not that it's, I mean, I love it. So it's like, see, I'm in a position too where like I am lucky enough not to have to edit Red versus Blue. And sometimes when I edit things, it almost sort of counts like a rewatch and it kind of helps solidify. So I'm in a position where like I don't really have that with Red versus Blue. So I definitely need to go back and rewatch it sometime. But guys, that was so good. Oh my God. I feel like my IQ went up just watching that. Just watching them figure all that out. Like and you know what I'm proud of too is like, at the beginning, I was like, okay, we really need Wash because Wash is going to figure this out. And at first, it looked like that was going to happen. And to be fair, it probably would have happened. He probably would have talked them into it had it not been for Genkin's Epsilon. Because he was the one who started stuff. And then Carolina was like, whoa, wait. I wonder if she would have been as dubious had Epsilon / Genkin's not said anything. But yeah. You know what I love about it is that, yes, we all knew that Wash was going to come in and have some really great ideas. Like, that goes without saying. But Donut's the one who figured out, like, I didn't talk you into anything. I made you aware of something that you knew could not be true, but you hadn't reconciled it yet. And once you did, you sort of, like, all of you came together. That's friggin' smart. Except that now we're in two different places, which is a problem. But the principle's the same. Once we get this figured out. Dang it, guys. That's not good. He got sent all the way back there. All right, you guys. That was so good. So Krovos is in a different form now. Is trapped. Is destroying time, but there's definitely a way around that. There's definitely aspects that Krovos does not want them to get involved with, which is exactly what they're doing. We're hitting a few hiccups along the way. Trying to make sure everything goes the way it did is going to be really, really interesting. Especially when you have Genkins out there purposely messing stuff up. Like, literally working against you on that. It's so much easier to try and mess up time than it is to try and keep it. Because, like, it's the butterfly effect. You say or do one thing differently, you're already messing. You're already, like, potentially changing everything. You know, someone takes an inch step to the right and now everything's different. Whereas, like, going and messing up time, like, you barely have to try. Like, yeah, of course it would be fun. Like, friggin' Genkins? Ugh. Alright. Excellent, excellent. I really, like, this season is blowing my mind. And to be fair, we needed all the build-up. We could not have this season without last season. But already, this season is, like, feeling even better to me. But it's, like, one of those weird things where, like, you really can't judge them or rate them out that way because you... I hate to get in on the time and past aspect of all of this, but, like, you literally could not have any of what we're doing right now that is so cool without last season. Yes, it's a timey-wimey thing, you guys. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because why not? That was fantastic. The unlikely pairing of Donut and Wash is really working for me. And I really hope that I said this before, but I'm really hoping that we get some good stuff for Donut along the way here. But yeah, I like how they're kind of turning everything on his head, because I would have thought for sure, like, oh, okay, Wash is going to come in and Wash is going to have them following him in a heartbeat. And it's not going to be that easy. It is not going to be that easy. So, all right. And the whole shooting thing over and over and over again. Just the worst moment for my Wash. And they're just playing it over and over. All right, you guys. Excellent, excellent episodes. I love this season so far. I think it's going to be absolute fire. I can't wait to see more. I only have 2 batches after this. This is a shorter season, and I'm watching it in like 4-episode batches. So we're going to breeze through this pretty fast. So I'm just going to savor every bit of it along the way. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, as I wrap my brain around all this timey-wimey stuff, I know I'm going to need your help. So please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.